Hello everybody and welcome to the demo for Dice Legends, a roguelike card builder where you are using dice, combining them with cards and fighting against hordes of enemies. And really that's all I kind of know. So let's crack on and we can see who we can play as. So we can play as Aerie, who looks to be a lion, possibly a lioness. We can play as Jin, who looks to be kind of roguelike frog, a magic user. And there looks to be one other character that we can't play as during the demo. I think we'll play as Aerie the lion and face our destiny. So we've got health, cards, and gold. So dice and cards. After a magical cataclysm that transformed all humans into something else, only a few heroes can defy destiny. Use dice and cards to battle various monsters and enemies, and unravel the mystery of the last human. Cards require a single die or multiple dice to play. Place the fitting die into a card's dice slot to activate its ability described on the card itself. Aside from cards, you can also use dice to activate portraits. Unlike cards, portraits have unlimited usage and cannot be discarded. Use your spare dice or fit all of them into your portrait to build powerful synergies. So in our case, game 1 charge. When you're out of cards or dice, press the end turn icon to continue and start the enemy's turn. Keep an eye out for their intentions and status effects. Mistakes may cost you dearly. At the start of your turn, your cards are drawn from a draw pile and all your dice are re-rolled. The cards that you played before will go into a discard pile. Once this card is full, these cards will shuffle back into a new draw pile. Okay, so dice indicators. To activate the card, you must use dice that fit the values listed on the card's dice indicator. Dice indicators are located at the card's centre. Activated indicators will start glowing. If you'd like to retrieve the die from the activated card, press the right mouse click on the card itself. You'll come across 5 different types of coloured cards. Red cards, which deal damage to enemy. Blue cards, which give you a defensive block. Green cards give you a buff. Purple cards inflict a debuff, and yellow cards manipulate the dice. Cards have different usage amounts. Default cards can be played once per turn. Multi-use cards can be played multiple times per turn. And burn cards can only be played once per battle. Card sizes are drawn in 5 columns and come in big and small sizes. One column can fit 1 big card or 2 small cards. If players have 2 or more small cards in draw pile, they are drawn together in the same column. One column is always reserved for the other cards, which are redrawn every turn. During travels, you come across a variety of useful items. You can equip gear. I'm sure we'll work out what they are over time. Green buffs provide a permanent positive effect in battle. Yellow buffs provide a temporary positive effect. Purple debuffs provide a negative effect, and pink buffs are unique to enemies. Make note of them before making a move. We're playing as Aerie, the Lion Paladin, who wields the power of the D6 dice and has 2 unique yellow cards that he draws each turn. So I was wrong to assume it was a lady lion with a mane. Clearly my lion knowledge is very limited. Use them to reroll dice or save them for the next turn. Gotcha. Okay. So, save a dice for the next turn or reroll a dice. May as well gain some block. Because it looks like he's going to attack for 7 damage. We're going to put... Why can't that go there? That's curious. Okay, we're going to put the 3 on there to apply damage to this chap. You're going to go there for some additional block. And you can also go there. So we get a bunch of block. End the turn. He's got 7 attack. But we still had 18. And thankfully it does roll over, which is good. We will deal 6 damage. And that should take him out. Excellent. We get to choose our card, having defeated someone. So we can recover HP, a healing, we can gain 3 blocking and 1 counter, that sounds quite good. or deal 7 damage and add a copy of this card to your discard pile. Let's go all in for the brute force at the moment. Now we're going to go up here. Going up against a bat. Next turn, all dice have a value of 1 and will debuff player by 2. So there's no point really saving or reroll. We can reroll next turn our dice, that's probably more useful. I'm gonna power this and get 7 damage in straight away. They're not even going to be attacking us, so we may as well go all in for damage. Because they're only really debuffing. We may as well just go all in for our damage here. Because we're sure we're being debuffed, we're not being physically attacked. I'm going to reroll a dice here. Just give me a 3, it's a bit better. Looks like they're coming into attack. I should have put hammer time down first. Let's reroll this dice again to manipulate it for slightly better. Wasn't ideal, but we'll put through hammer time. Do as much as we can here, but we will take some damage in return. So yeah, we need to be playing things in slightly better order. Let's reroll these dice if we can for a slightly better result. That will probably take you out though. There we go. So we took a little bit of damage there, but nothing we can't handle. Get 2 dice. Can only be used once. I think we'll go for justice to get some counters. That'll be not that bad. Got 125 gold, so let's head to the shop. See what we can see here. Holy Wrath might be good here. Deal some damage to all enemies. I think we'll get Holy Wrath. And I think we'll get Perfect Duo to deal with any major attacking enemies that come in. Now we've got to go here, that's our only choice really. Here we go, 2 enemies at once. Because they're going to start coming in for us here. I'd like to try to take this guy out so we don't deal with the 18 damage. I don't mind taking the debuffs, that's not a problem. But I don't want to be taking 18 damage in return. We can just keep on attacking you because you're only going to debuff me, that's not a problem. Ah, we are poisoned as well. I see the problem because you're venomous. If we deal 7 damage 2 times, we'll use both our dice there. And then we can deal 4 damage, and that should be it. Not too bad. This time we get some gear, that's cool. Increases HP by 20. I don't think I need a bell helmet. I think we'll take the extra health. And we get a card as well. Next enemy attack won't deal damage. Another Holy Wrath or dice to the face. Apply 3 vulnerable and 3 weakness to all enemies. That's going to be useful. We've got plenty of attack cards recently. That's the boss. We want to probably spend as long going around on a long looping fight as we can, I think. So we'll go around. I don't need to restore my health. I've still got enough, I think. We'll practice. And we get 1 charge from shield or 1 bandage. I think we'll go for the bandages. For a little bit of healing. Okay, we can't go down there, unfortunately. Guess maybe we can't backtrack on ourselves. So we'll go here. Ooh, Wings of Faith, 30 damage. These two are burns, gain 20 block or double our charge. No, let's go for a big old heavy attack, so to speak. So you're going to attack us with 9 damage. So I'm going to counter that, ready. And we're healing the end of the turn, which is good. We'll deal 7 damage 2 times here. Oh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. We'll save this dice the next turn. That was a mistake. At least we managed to counter some of that, but I should have read all this knife does. We'll buff stuff by 3 Bloodlust, gain charge on enemy, gain an attack. I think we're going to use the Wings of Faith here. We need 12 energy or 12 skill to get there. Luckily we can do so with all of this. And just take him out straight away. Before we get any more issues. Perfect duo, 7 damage 2 times is quite useful. Three times damage. I think we'll go for perfect duo, it's more reliable than having the burn. We will probably go, I think up the top here. Okay, what have we got? We got someone's going to attack for 15 and someone who's going to debuff. This guy's got a lot more health. So I'm doing an initial attack here. Ah, that was silly. I shouldn't have done that. Let's take all that dice off again. Let's re-roll this, hopefully for a better roll. It's not ideal. Let's re-roll one more time. I don't really need a 6, it's actually too big, to be honest. We can do this though, the perfect duo. I guess we'll try to take out this guy, because then we can just focus on one next turn. Okay, so we take more damage. You're blocking, so let's take out this guy. Oh, Dice to the Face requires a lot of things to do. 7 damage wouldn't kill you. But if we did that first, if we did Dice to the Face first, that would work. So we'll put 4 and 6 here. And then if we put this here. Damn, it doesn't quite kill you, that's unfortunate. Could really done with another attack there. We'll put that on charge. That's going to be another attack on us. Okay. You're going to heal. So you need to die this turn. Because otherwise that's going to be a problem. So we're going to smite you. And take you off the field. You're going to attack, and because we're vulnerable, we're going to take more damage. Let's reroll you. Excellent, double 6, that'll do. That's going to deal 46 damage, which is excellent, even though you will block some of it. And we'll just keep on wading into you as best we can. So we go down 15 damage. You're now going to be going for a block. We should be able to do this and take you out. So in this, we need probably some more healing. So we go for a helmet. Gains 1 counter when your block gets depleted. 2 counter when you're attacked. Or 3 charge when you're 50% HP or less. Let's go for the leshy legs. I like the idea of encounters. 3 sacrifice. Deal 10 damage and draw a new card, that's quite good. Or 2 weakness to all enemies. We probably have enough attacking in general, even though the drawing a new card would likely be quite useful. I don't know if we can go and attack again, so let's go to the shop. We definitely need some health, sure. We get this. Diamond armor wouldn't be a bad thing. We've already got red heart armor as anything. We'll get the shield for block at the end of each turn. And we'll get this. We'll get can't touch this as well. All right, into the campfire. I'm going to need to rest to get my health back. Up to 83. I haven't really been using my potions. I probably should. Right, a boss. So you're going for block. Okay, so the little minions will die when the elite troop is killed. And you heal 5 amount each time you get debuffed. Fine. Okay, let's gain some counters. I wouldn't mind doing that, I think, twice actually, because these guys could attack us. You're going to go on block, and you're going to go on attack. Attack the big guy at the back, I guess. My problem is that I don't know if, when we kill the little minions, is he going to just spawn more in? Okay, he's coming for another attack. Using dice causes 3 damage, interesting. I definitely want to use dice to the face. We may as well use this. I know that's blocked, that's fine. But I want to try and get rid of the kind of more useless enemies. There we go. I imagine he'll bring in some new attacks, that's fine. Let's just add some more weakness onto you. Right, now we want to go all in on kind of our attack here. Oh yes, of course, because we're cursed, using dice causes 3 damage, so we've got to do this effectively here. If I re-roll them, they're still on fire? Yes, they are. Good to know. But I want to deal a lot of damage. Excellent, that's useful. That takes you down to 132. I should have possibly used the purple potion there, but we'll save it for now. And we're going to just deal some more damage here. You're coming for an attack, so we're going to use this potion here to block. And we're going to end our turn so we don't take any more damage from using the dice. Although we are still damaged for the time being. We're going to... You're still vulnerable, aren't you? Yes, you are. For one more turn. Oh yeah, you are summoning more enemies. I thought you might. Right, Wings of Faith. We just need to start knocking you down again. You're not even attacking me this turn, so there's no point waiting. We'll get some more blocks in and we'll go for another attack. We can't really afford to wait, even though we're taking some damage from the dice. We can't really afford just to hang around. Okay, just the little guys is fine. Okay. Let's... Everyone's attacking. So I definitely want to make sure that that is reduced. There we go. So they'll be attacking us less, which is useful. I'm just going to go for the big guy, I think. You go for a counter. Excellent, and you're going to go just and attack the big guy as well. Because they're attacking us, we can counter them. Get some damage back on them, wonderful. We'll go for a perfect duo here. Blind Punch doesn't feel that useful to me. You're all weakened anyway, so let's just go for a shield here. See if we can block some of this damage. You're using the dice. That's not a problem. The dice stack, that's not a huge problem at all. Oh yeah, you're weakening all my dice, but I can re-roll my dice, that's not a problem. It just means I can't do some of my really nice big attacks by the looks of things. We can do perfect duo here with 1-on-1. That'll take you out, and that'll take out your little minions. So every 7 turns we gain 10 single counters. Restores 15 HP at the start of the battle is not bad at all. And then we'll have to go for Ray of Hope just to ensure that we keep healing. Another Wings of Faith. We can double our charge. We gain 2 Adrenaline. No, I like the Wings of Faith. That's quite useful for me. Although I don't want to be adding too much crap to my deck, so maybe I might need to sell some things at some point. Hello there, Mushroom. Right. You'll deal 10 damage. That's not too bad. We'll go for a double counter here, and then we'll go for Holy Wrath. I'm just going to re-roll this for hopefully slightly lower one. There we go. I should have really done that first for vulnerable. And then the turn. Oh, it's a berserker unit, so it's going to hurt us a lot more. Fine. When hit, gain 8 charge, yeah. Oh, gain 20. Oh my goodness. 60 attack. Right, we need to kill you this turn. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. Good. Otherwise, that mushroom would have probably been the end of us. Gain 6 block and draw a new card. We could deal 15 damage, gain 1 minus dice. Or apply weakness to all enemies. Now, I like the idea of block and an additional card. That's pretty good for us, actually. So you've got a counter. That's not a problem. We can go straight in with Wings of Faith, probably. But if we use that, that means this will do more damage as well. So that's going to give you 45 damage straight away. Sure, some of it's counter, but that's fine. Let's see if we can reroll one of these dice for something a little better. That will do. Gain 6 block and draw a new card. And then deal 7 damage. And add a copy of this card to your discard pile. Excellent. That's a good opening hand, I would say. Up to 12 damage, but that's not too bad. Let's go for dice to the face to ensure that you're a little bit weaker in general. Let's reroll this dice. It's unfortunate. We'll gain a single counter, and we'll go over here and gain some additional charge, which will give us more attack in general. He's coming for a double attack, that's fine. Let's reroll some dice here. See if we can get something a little better. If we put everything into Wings of Fate, we can do that. But that's 46 damage done, which is pretty useful. But I did use all our dice. You're coming for a triple attack, that's not a problem. Do this and I'll finish you off. Ooh, Divination. Deal 10 damage and draw a new card. Or Holy Defense. Let's say Divination, because that feels inherently quite useful. Now, that looks like a lot of enemies to attack. Let's go this way so we can stop off a blacksmith or what looks to be something similar. Okay, you gain 6 charge at the start of the turn. It's not ideal. Let's do this, attack you and draw a new card. Apply weakness. And we may as well smite you. And gain some block. We can't touch this turn. We blocked it. And we're taking out a little bit of damage there. We've got to be careful though, he's going to keep growing in strength and quickly. That's some truly horrendous dice rolls. I'd like to maybe make him more vulnerable. And And then we'll go for Wings of Faith if we can. I know we're using all our dice to do so. Then we'll just take out 45 damage off his health, which is good. Reroll this dice here. Reroll this dice as well. Excellent. We can do double perfect duos. Match the 3s. And then we'll match the 5s as well. That's 40 damage. He's going to come with a big attack here. Ow, that hurt. Right, we can just finish him off here with Wings of Faith. Two extra block. We've already got an armour, so let's go for the neck. I don't know if we can have double bits of armour, so we'll go for the Noka gloves. Just have a little bit of extra health going forward. Interesting. Deal damage equal to block. That could be very useful in the right circumstance. I don't want the good and the bad. I don't want to make myself vulnerable. We'll take my turn. It will be one of our first burn cards that we use. Ah, nice. Here we go. So this is deck fixing, but not so much. Anything else? Upgrade a card. I like Wings of Faith. Ooh. Do 10 damage 3 times? No, I want a big boss card. Let's upgrade that to 50 damage. And I want to then probably duplicate that as well. Where is it? Wings of Faith there. We're going to duplicate that. So we've got these more hard-hitting cards straight away. To me that feels useful. Right, let's go over here. Oh, it's snails. Right, you're attacking, you're debuffing. You apply 7 poison on death. Okay, we want to try to kill all of you at the same time then. If entirely possible. How bad is the poison? Oh, you're also venomous as well. We might just be better off just killing you straight away and hoping for the best. That's bad. Yeah, poison's going to hurt in general. We won't use our potions for now. That poison's going to keep on going. I guess maybe if we can do more defense, then the block will work in our favour. But they're due to attack us anyway, I think, so... How's our block? Our block isn't that high at the moment. It's not ideal. We're just going to put a bunch of block up for now, I think. This poison's going to be debilitating for us. We just need to keep on. We just need to start killing them quickly here. Let's go for upgraded Wings of Faith here. And we'll take out you. Oh, look how much poison damage we're taking. bad. These guys have arguably been our worst person that we've had to fight so far. Which is remarkable, to be honest. Let's apply vulnerable here. Deal 7 damage 2 times. I don't really need a block, to be honest. I just need to survive. I'm going to be down to, what, 13 health? Yeah, it's not great. This poison's not been ideal. I'm going to need some serious healing soon. We'll take Holy Swords. Right, get some campfire and rest. I'd love to practice, but those snails really cause us a huge amount of problem there. We'll probably loop around, I think. What are you? All attack deals 1 damage for 3 turns. You've only got 9 health. Huh. Oh, small cuts. All attack deals 1 damage for 3 turns. Let's see. I may as well just spend all my time buffing myself then, to be honest. Let's reroll you. I'd love a 6, to be honest. Thank you. Let's gain 1 attack resist. So if with you, we just need to delay. We need to just wait. And we'll get a counter as well. Right, another couple of 10 on that. We can just deal 50 damage. But there's no point. So we're going to just do this. We don't need my turn. I'm just going to put everything else onto charge. Kind of getting blocked, that's fine, we've already done so. Let us do that. We're going to gain some more charges here. I'm willing to apply vulnerable to you though, so you take more damage going forward. I'm going to see, might turn into a bigger, badder boss. Maybe not. But yeah, he was just a delaying tactic. That wasn't too bad. Weirdly, the snails were much worse. We'll take Holy Swords for some additional counter. And we're going to go this way, I think. You just look like a tank to me. Yeah, you're just a big old lad, I think. You're going for a block this turn, that's fine. We may as well start whacking into you. I'm guessing you might have quite a big attack though. So I'm just gonna get myself buffed up and ready. Add temporary cards to player decks. Okay, you just bloat my deck. That's not too bad actually. Can we reroll you? Give me another 5, please. That's unfortunate. Actually, we can use Wings of Faith there. That's not a problem. I know you blocked a lot of it, but it's still not bad. It's fine. I'm not too worried about the random bloatiness, and we haven't even picked it up, which is pretty good here. We roll our dice here. That's unfortunate. Because now we have to use... If we want to do Wings of Faith, we have to neglect using divination. But we'll do divination here. And we're going to go for justice twice, I think. And we'll also apply some weakness to put down your damage. So actually that kind of worked out in the end. Wouldn't mind vulnerable. I'd actually prefer some different cards, to be honest, but that's fine. Let's... We don't really have any block, to be honest. Oh, that'll be 5 damage. It's better than nothing. He's just picked up some additional blocking there, that's fine. My draw pile's going to be really bad because it's going to have just discards in it by the looks of things. You're going to re-roll. Let's try re-roll again. Right, 5, 4 and 3, and that should do it. Oh no, because he's got his block as well. We'll gain the counter just in case. I imagine we're going to have a lot of bloat in our deck this next turn. Yeah, we're going to have literally nothing. That's fine. Let's just put everything on charge here. Ow, that hurts, okay. But now we're back with this stuff, which is good. Right, you go there, and that'll be you dead. Good. Some new gear here. Necro boots, an ice shield. And this is weakness, deal 40% less damage instead of 30. That feels actually quite useful to me. We'll need to presumably change that out. Yeah, you can only have one of each item. Transfer a card, lose 5 HP, get 2 dice. That doesn't feel that useful for me. I am healed, looks quite good. Deplete all block and turn into HP. Or bend the knee, deal 50 damage, apply 2 weakness. That's not bad either. I actually feel like block is still useful anyway, so let's bend the knee. We'll go up here to the campsite. Or the shop site, not the campsite. Ooh, heal up. That could be useful. $20 damage to all is quite nice. What's my arm? Okay, my armor's just increased my HP by 20. I was thinking about getting negate, but it's not that useful to me, to be honest. I'm going to take this potion here, just to get a big whack of damage. Let's go for... We should really do something else with the rest of our money. Let's just get rid of this block here. We'll get a slightly better potion. To the campfire. We're going to rest, get our health back for the final boss. Oh, it's like a Hydra head. Huh. That could be problematic. Right, straight away, we can use this. Which head do we use? This could be tough, actually. Right, let's reroll some dice first and see where we land. That was hardly ideal. Use both those potions straight away. Deal 20 damage to all. Use on this guy. Let's try to take out one of these heads quickly. And use the weakness on you. If we can take out one of these heads straight away, then if we're only dealing with one head left, that's a lot less problematic for us, I would say. You just go and charge. Most of the art style is very compelling. It's not great. Reroll this. Reroll again. Alright, I want to apply vulnerable and weakness to both of them. You're just debuffing, but you're still attacking. We can't counter, so let's just go for some more shields. And that should debuff the majority of the attack that's coming in for us. Right, we can get another Wings of Faith, which means probably you can die. Can we get 2 6s? No, we can't. It's unfortunate. So we have to use 3 dice here. But it will get one of these heads off the field. But it might make this guy go a lot more berserk. And we may as well use that potion right now. No sense in waiting. I'm gonna try to debuff you even... I was gonna say debuff you even more. Unfortunately that's not how it works, but it's fine. I don't know if we need to heal up. I will get a counter ready. Let's reroll you. Deal 7 damage. And we'll do Perfect Cure as well. Do 7 damage 2 times. Huh. Where did you come from, buddy? That's unfortunate. Okay, so we need to kill them both at the same time, I would imagine. I've used a lot of my potions, that's a problem. That's a real problem, in fact. Right. Let's try to get you down to the same health as your other snake. I should have done vulnerable first. That was a mistake. That was a real mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I played that in the wrong turn. Ooh, that hurts. No, you're coming in for an attack. So we're going to go for an attack resist. Holy Wrath is fine. I'm going to go for some blocks as well. Possibly should have rerolled those dice, but it's fine. This boss is quite bad with our Wings of Faith, but it looks like we might have a couple of turns to deal with him. You're the more problematic one because you're not debuffed yet, so I want to debuff you just to lower your damage down. My block is at 10. It's not bad. I also want to heal up potentially. Okay, we'll go for this. Attack you. Attack you. Oh, it's taking its toll on us, that's for sure. I think we're going to have to take out one of them. But we're going to need some better dice rolls than that, that's for sure. Damn, that's not ideal. Right, you're not. Neither of you are dead, which is not great. We're going to be on 5 HP. We're going to need to pull something out of the bag here. This might be it. As long as we can kill you, you're only going for a debuff. So I'm not even going to re-roll the dice. Wings of Faith on you. You didn't die. Why didn't you die? That's really bad. I've got no potions or anything. It's not going to be enough. He's going to kill us. Damn, we were so close. If the head didn't respawn, we would have been fine, and those snails earlier on caused us such problems. But I believe, had we have defeated them, that would have been the final boss anyway for the demo. This game comes out tomorrow, Dice Legends comes out tomorrow, and yeah, it's quite compelling. I really quite enjoy it. So we played with the D6, there was also a character of the D8 and the D12 as well. And so yeah, there's deck building, but also the dice have an effect because obviously dice are random and can really change our fates there. Had we picked up a different card there at the end, we might have been okay. Had we not fought the snails, we might have been okay. This is just the way it works. I mean, to get to the final person and only have be like 1 or 2 hits away, that would have been pretty good. But hey ho. Thank you so much for watching. This is Dice Legends. Take care. Bye bye.